Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students, today's graduands. I now call upon our Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Andrew Ireland, to give his address.
Hello everyone, welcome to a hot day in Preston. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past 18 months have been challenging for us all, and some here today should have graduated last year. So thank you for your patience in waiting for your ceremony to go ahead. You have all shown great resilience during this time, which we know will stand you in good stead for the future. I'm delighted that we can now properly celebrate all of your achievements, and I trust you will both enjoy the ceremony and the celebrations that I know will go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies have prepared you well, and I'm sure you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, you've also had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch to share with us all of your successes. At our University Open Days, we point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates, but more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and live longer. Remembering these facts will surely reassure you that the effort and commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. It also benefits the rest of us because graduates are more tolerant, more likely to vote and to volunteer, to provide a greater boost to economic growth, and to increase productivity. I'm sure you've learned some important life lessons along the way too, which you will draw upon in the future. Some of you may now have also started on your career path and have been working over the past year. On behalf of all of us here today, and from the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you really well for the future and will help you to recognize and seize the opportunities that exist. Make sure you leave the hall today with confidence, ambition, a desire to make a difference. You are the future chief executives, the future consultants, the future entrepreneurs, the future artists and designers of renown. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you've acquired a toolkit to help you navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of graduates during our 190-year history. I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills, and experiences to thrive, wherever you came from and wherever you go next. whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who have been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a round of applause for all of those special people, your family, your friends, and your tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Now, all the rest of the applause will be just for you. So, for all of you who today become graduates of the University of Central Lancashire, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You've also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, while often not teaching you directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank all of them on your behalf. I'm confident that with the right mindsets, you will go out into the world and bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you become members. Whatever you do next, and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everyone here at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the Schools of Psychology and Computer Science and the School of Psychology. For a thesis entitled Exploring Vulnerability Among Children and Young People Who Experience Online Sexual Victimization, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Sakbar Batul. For a thesis entitled The Role of Cognition in Understanding the Sleep-Aggression Relationship in a Forensic Psychiatric Sample, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Leah Charlotte Greenwood. For a thesis entitled An Evaluation of an Obesity Prevention Programme for 2 to 4-year-old Children, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Alison Jane Hodgkinson. For a thesis entitled The Development and Initial Evaluation of a Weight-Specific Quality of Life Instrument, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Rebecca Louise Jefferson. For a thesis entitled Exploring a Process-Based Account of the Disruption to Music Cognition by Task-Irrelevant Sound, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Rona Doris Linklater. For a thesis entitled Interpreting Electronic Voice Phenomena, the Role of Auditory Perception, Paranormal Belief and Individual Differences, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Anne Regina Winsper. Master of Philosophy, Almas Mukaddam. Master of Science by Research, Stuart Brian Moore. Master of Science in Applied Clinical Psychology, Awa Cisse. Han Lin Cho. Emily Marie Clitheroe. Sian Emma Davis. Georgia Louise DeBank. Kim Diane Douglas. Riona Urker. Emma Carol Homfey. Zawa Khan. Connor Keir Martindale. Anya Josephine McGuinness. Rachel Grace McKenna. Hadis Mustafi. Nicole Louise Nugent. Jordan Sarah Ann Parkinson. Maruk Wazir. Master of Science in Forensic Psychology, Nia Rebecca Kurihi. Okay. Melissa Jade Gallagher. Alice Higginson. Olivia Holland. Natasha Gaynor Martlow. Caroline Louise Mead. Millie Norris. Katie Elizabeth Pennell. Bethany Sarah Barbara Wakeman. Megan Catherine Wiley. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Psychology, Amina Akhtar. Christy Lee Bott. Alice Victoria Carlane. Elena Todorova Chiviska. Samia Yasmin Chowdhury. Ashley Rose Clark. Michelle Louise Doodson. Sharon Andrea Espinoza Ramirez. Liba Fadrike Olaberia. Victoria Louise Gartside. Leanne Hadley. Bethan Margaret Hughes. Catherine Martha Jubb. Chloe McKeating. Stephen Lawrence Mills. Jennifer Morris. Sana Naveed. Nicola Jane Poole. Anisa Raja. Sophie Christine Slater. Catherine Rumer Smith. Max Harry Staunton. Amy Rhiannon Taylor. Danielle Kai Taylor. Jessica Ann Umthank. Amy Wilson. Eve Elizabeth Wright. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health Psychology, Christina Adenola Alakan. Samir Sattar. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Neuropsychology, Tia Nicole Mary Brown. Bethany Jade Chilton. Anna Helena Digby. Ayman Iqbal. Nafisa Jangir. Lucy McGrellis. Malia Daud Musa. Holly Morell. Peter Oladipo. Amanpreet Kaur Rao. Olivia Santley. Andrew Robert Wetherill. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Neuroscience, Molly Boothroyd. Carice Mariah Breckle. Sabrina May Isabel Burton. Robert James Crew. Beros Fezlhay. Marshall King. Rachel Laura Niz. Rasha Faisal M. Masoodi. Neil Namodi Stimawina. Hetriche Armani Louisa Pereira. Emily Bridget Pulfer. Samuel Malcolm Roberts. Ifan Sohail Shani. Rachel Louise Thompson. Luca Walter Zugic. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, George Allen. Halima Ashfaq. Sally Bankowska. Olivia Jane Boyle. Lewis Connor Brooks Thornett. Zoe Sheila Brown. Eleanor Rebecca Brown. Ziana Nur Chowdhury. Afsal Ahmed Desai. Chrissy Jane Evans. Ghazala Kausa Faisal. Cordelia Grace Giblin. Lydia Myrie Griffin. Samantha Jane Halliday. Tom Harris. Sarah Ann Hart. Amareen Hussain. Abigail Heighton Carefoot. Suzanne Inglis. Phoebe James. Maisie Susanna Kewen. Alina Kershid. Grace Olivia Marler. Kaylee Marie McGarvey. Daisy Elizabeth Meredith. Emily Grace Mitchell. Charlie Ann Murphy. Hannah Beth Nothard. Jarette Pauksteit. Megan Patricia Jane Rea. Safa Raymond. Maxine Roscoe. Sana Jabin Shah. Hannah Georgina Williams. Jodie Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology and Criminology, Zainab Bowler. Sasha Dion Ann Dunlop. Ellie Howarth. Zuleika Iqbal. Ellen Shirley Lightbrown. Vicky Maud. James O'Neill. Ellen Olivia Troughton Roberts. Ashley Thompson. Okay. Amy Joan Yates. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology of Child Development, Eleanor May Ann Collinson. Lucy Costello. Carla Dixon. Tuba Farhan. Abigail Fowler. Donna Elizabeth Gill. Emily Glover. Georgia May Halstead. Emma Grace Hay. Eloise Haywood. Antonio Langner. Rachel Claire Manser Wilshaw. Paulina Merska. Chloe Reed. Jessica Phoebe Roscoe. Tony Tierney. Sarah Ellen Toussaint. Joshua Frederick Walmsley. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology with Psychotherapy and Counselling. Amina Adam. Aisha Ahmed. Amira Ahmed. Anisa Ahmed. Georgia Baxter. Shamima Begum. Melissa Collins. Zoe Gannon. David Gannon. Sophie Louise Hewitt. Leah Jane Holt. Robin Alexandra Hooley. Connor Idden. Alicia Simone Jackson. Harriet Rose Kenward. Bethany Kirk. Courtney Laycock. Robert Mitchell. Rebecca Elizabeth Jolyon Moore. Amara Patel. Zoe Pinnington. Al Smith. Charlie Mae Smith. Abby Rachel Taylor. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Social Psychology, Catherine Campbell. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Software Engineering, Brandon Ainscoe. Alexandra Monica Gradoska. William Lugston. Catherine Mia Schoffman. Bachelor of Science with honours in Psychology with Psychotherapy and Counselling, Megan Louise Barmer. Bachelor of Science with honours in Neuropsychology, Simra Ishak. Bachelor of Science with honours in Neuroscience, Alexander Priestley. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Psychology and Computer Science and the School of Psychology.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Katie Sanderson, Vice President Activities from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all on this amazing achievement. Getting to this moment in an academic year which threw many challenges your way is not easy. It is no doubt a result of your hard work, determination and sacrifice. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I remember lots of things about arriving in Preston in 2017. It was raining, it was dark, it was freezing, and it was absolutely terrifying because I didn't know if I would fit in. Before you come to uni, there's all those reassuring articles you read about everyone being in the same boat and everyone feeling nervous. And maybe we all felt like this, but the fear that I could be here without really belonging here was almost too much to bear. For some of us, it was getting involved in a society that got us through. For others, it was a part-time job or the field trip or the seminar groups or the halls of residence that helped us feel a part of something. For me, it was sport. Women's football and women's rugby, where I got the acceptance, the skills and the confidence to really grow as a person. Now, I'd love to say it was the university that did that to me, or the Students' Union that changed me. And it is true that without the buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities, none of it would have happened. But there's nothing like a global pandemic to remind us of what really makes the difference. Because when buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities are taken away, all we have left is each other. It's the student that encourages another student to join a club. It's the housemate that checks in on you to see if you're okay. It's the course mate that reassures you that you're on the right track. We make this university. In 2017, I wasn't sure if I belonged here. Now here, in 2021, I still don't think I belong on this stage, but I do think I belong at this university. My university, our university. And so whatever we do next, wherever we go to work or study or live, I want us all to do what you did for me. Let's develop the systems and the structures that make disabled people feel accepted. Let's create the funding and programmes that mean people without masses of money or rich relatives can thrive at university. And on this bright, warm and yes, even dry day in Preston, let's not just be pleased that we made it. Let's make sure that the people that come after us can make it too. I understand that the graduate world may seem like a scary place, and you may not know what lies ahead, but that is okay. You don't have to have it all figured out just yet. Life has a way of changing, and no matter what you decide for your next steps, I have no doubt that you will all be amazing. Just remember to have compassion for yourself and others. There is no script to life. Take all the qualities you've learned throughout your journey and continue to better yourselves each day. There is no such thing as perfection, and life is not a race. You and you only have the power to dictate your life. Just remember, you've made it this far. When things seem scary or difficult, just remember how far you've come already, and there's no stopping you now. Go and be amazing and continue to do yourselves proud. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. I wish you all the very best for the future, and once again, congratulations.
Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here. And we need to make sure that we celebrate in an appropriate way. Family and friends, there's a good photo video opportunity coming up now, so you might like to get your cameras ready. Could I please ask that all the graduates stand up and take off your mortarboards, which will probably come as a relief in the heat, and also some are fairly precarious on your heads. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up in the air in recognition of all your hard work and your achievements. But please, please be careful. Health and safety get to us every time. You don't want to throw it too far or too high, because it is now your mortarboard for you to keep and for you to take home. So you better recover it. So on the count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer, and then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. So 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Well done. Now, please sit down for a final time while I explain the final stage of this exciting day for you. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you all for coming and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage. And graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. And please make sure you take all your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the students and the platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided by ushers through the other doors to rejoin your graduate in our new University Square for your post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.
touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'm inclined to believe there never was. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, curtain comes off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. I'm inclined to believe there never Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they're never gone.
When I'm underneath the bright lights, when I'm trying to have a good time, 'cause I'm good now, you ain't mine, nah, 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 nah. Don't call me up when you're looking at my photos, getting hot, losing control. You want me more now,